Issue 11 of UFM News features the key events below. Numerous meaningful activities celebrated the Vietnamese Teachers Day on November 20th, 2024. UFM signed cooperation agreements with various organizations to enhance training quality. UFM collaborated to organize several international and national conferences. UFM has been authorized to organize and issue VSTEP certificates. The 8th Congress of UFM's Youth Union for the term 2024 to 2027 was successfully held.
Welcome to UFM News, broadcasting from University of Finance and Marketing, Ho Chi Minh City. UFM News start right now.
Welcome to UFM News. I'm Chloe. This is issue 11 of UFM News in November 2024. The bulletin covers outstanding events taking place at the University of Finance and Marketing, or UFM, in the past month. Please keep watching. On November 20, 2024, UFM solemnly held a meeting to commemorate the 42nd anniversary of Vietnamese Teachers Day, November 20, 1982, November 20, 2024, in the warm and friendly atmosphere. The gathering was an opportunity to reflect on the traditional of the Vietnamese education sector, honor the contributions, and highlight the role, responsibilities, and professional ethics of every lecturer and staff member in national education missions. It's also organized and commended collectives and individuals with the outstanding achievement in 2024. On behalf of the University Leadership, Associate Professor Dr. Hồ Thủy Tiên, Party Secretary and Chairwoman of the UFM Council, read a greetings letter from Hồ Đức Phước, member of the Party Central Committee, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, extending his congratulations to the lecturers and staff working at UFM. Speaking at the gathering, Associate Professor Dr. Phạm Tiến Đạt emphasized, respecting teachers and valuing education is a cherished traditional and cultural hallmark of our nation, cultivated and passed down through generations, contributing to Vietnamese rich civilization with a history spanning thousands of years. Over the past 48 years, generations of educators at UFM, with their dedication and intellect, have made significant contribution to the mission of nurturing people, playing an essential role in the country's development across various fields. Associate Professor Dr. Phạm Tiến Đạt highlighted UFM's several recent achievements and affirmed that these successes stem from the solidarity, continuous effort, and high sense of responsibility of the entire term of staff, lecturers, and officials at the entire university. At the meeting, UFM honored 5 faculty members who were newly recognized as associate professors, including Dr. Phạm Quốc Việt, Vice Rector, Dr. Nông Thị Như Mai, Dr. Ngô Thái Hưng, Dr. Trần Nguyễn Khánh Hải, Dr. Nguyễn Kim Quốc Trung. In addition, UFM presented a special award for the title of Outstanding Educator at the ministry level for 2024 to Associate Professor Dr. Phan Thị Hằng Nga, Head of the Training Management Department, as well as to 2 dedicators to receive the title of Outstanding Educator at the university level for 2024. Certificates of merit from the rector were awarded for 17 lecturers from the Faculty of Foreign Language for their contribution to VSTEP certification activities. Accommodation was also given to Ms. Nguyễn Kim Phụng, Deputy Director of the Enrollment and Corporate Relations Center, for her excellent achievements in admission, counseling, and career guidance. Furthermore, on behalf of the Ministry of Finance, UFM leaders presented Medal of the Courses of Finance to 77 faculty members. On the morning of November 12, the Ministry of Finance organized a training conference on conducting the comprehensive inventory of public assets and implementing legal regulation in the fields of public assets management for units within the finance sector.
In her opening speech at UFM, Ms. T stated that inventory is one of the essential components of public asset management and must be conducted periodically at the end of each year. In recent years, the task of asset inventory has been regularly implemented by units within the finance sector in accordance with regulations. The conference took place at Long Trong campus under the direct supervision of Dr. Cao Tien Hai, Vice Rector. The leadership of the Ministry of Finance highly praised the conference, recognizing its professionalism and meticulous organization, as well as the warm reception of delegates and effective support for the event. Thanks to the conference, officials and civil servants were provided with comprehensive access to the content and regulations regarding the comprehensive inventory of public assets. The use of the Ministry of Finance's public asset inventory software, data entry for inventory, preparation of inventory records, data consolidation, reporting, and report approval. This aims to ensure the effective implementation of public asset inventory at agencies, organizations, and units.
On the afternoon of November 5, 2024, UFM signed a cooperation agreement with King Long Commercial Choice Stock Bank, or King Long Bank, across various fields where both bodies have mentorship and strengths. The signing ceremony was attended by Mr. Trần Văn Thái Bình, Deputy CEO of King Long Bank, Dr. Lê Trung Đạo, Vice Rector of UFM, and representatives from UFM's departments, office, and centers, as well as King Long Bank's headquarters, Saigon branch, and BİN branch.
According to the signed agreement, UFM will collaborate with King Long Bank to organize practical field trips, professional practice programs, graduation internships, interviews, and recruitment activities for students enrolled in the university's training programs. King Long Bank will accept students to participate in the professional practice and graduation internship modules, particularly for those majoring in corporate finance, banking, insurance and investment finance, economic mathematics, valuation, and quantitative finance. King Long Bank will also contribute through specialized lectures, feedback on curriculum development, participation in scientific seminars on training and output standards for relevant fields, job introductions, and organization of specialized workshops. These workshops will cover topics such as career orientation, professional practice, handling business scenarios, and applying science and technology in finance, leveraging King Long Bank's strengths. UFM will organize and support professional capacity building training for King Long Bank employees upon request. At the signing ceremony, King Long Bank also awarded a scholarship worth 20 million Vietnamese dongs to a UFM student.
On the morning of November 15, 2024, UFM and Mobile Phone Service Company Region 2 solemnly held a signing ceremony for a cooperation agreement with many practical and meaningful initiatives.
Accordingly, UFM will collaborate with Mobile Phone to organize programs such as field trips, professional practice sessions, graduation internships, interviews, and recruitment activities for students across the university's training programs. Mobile Phone will welcome students to undertake the professional practice and graduation internship modules, particularly for those majoring in business administration, sales management, international business, and marketing. Mobile Phone will participate in delivering specialized lectures, providing feedback on curriculum development, and engaging in scientific seminars on training and output standards for disciplines relevant to the company's field. Additionally, Mobile Phone will introduce job opportunities and organize specialized workshops on topics such as career orientation, professional practice, and handling business scenarios.
Let's switch to other noteworthy news. On November 14, 2024, the Quality Management Department under the Ministry of Education and Training issued the official dispatch number 2044 regarding the organization of foreign language proficiency tests based on the 6th-level Vietnamese language proficiency framework, VSTEP. According to the dispatch content, UFM meet the requirements to organize foreign language proficiency tests based on the 6th-level Vietnamese language proficiency framework.
The official dispatch No. 2044 has created favorable conditions for UFM to fully utilize its resources, meeting the learning needs and enhancing the foreign language proficiency of learners in training programs aligned with output standards. It also aims to improve foreign language skills to meet the job position requirements of employers. In the coming period, the university will focus on organizing foreign language proficiency tests based on the 6th-level Vietnamese language proficiency framework for students and learners at the university, as well as individuals from schools, agencies, organizations, and businesses in Ho Chi Minh City and neighboring provinces. UFM is committed to adhering to current regulations, ensuring the highest quality, and placing learners at the center. This effort contributes to improving the foreign language proficiency of the Vietnamese workforce in general and in Ho Chi Minh City in particular, fostering economic development and international integration. In recent years, UFM has invested in developing modern facilities and enhancing its team of foreign language lecturers and staff to ensure sufficient quantity and continuously improve quality, meeting the Ministry of Education and Training requirements.
On the morning of November the 5th, 2024, UFM, in collaboration with the Banking University of Ho Chi Minh City and the University of Finance and Business Administration, organized an international conference on business based on the digital platform BDP4 with the participation of numerous domestic and international scholars. In his opening remarks at the conference, Dr. Cao Tấn Huy, Vice Rector of UFM, stated that the presentation at the conference, as well as the articles in the proceedings, focus on topics such as economic and business development on digital platforms, business organization in the era of digitalization, the role of government management, human resources for business in the context of digital transformations, and trends in higher education development in the age of business based on digital platforms. The conference was divided into two groups for in-depth discussion on two main topics: economics, finance, banking, and business management. Numerous presentations and interesting topics were shared during the discussion sections. This year, the conference received 115 scientific papers, of which 81 were received and selected by the editorial board for publication in the conference proceedings. At the end of the conference, the organizing committee awarded certificates of merit to 4 outstanding papers. Building on the success of its previous 5 conferences with the Academy of Finance, the University of Finance and Accounting, and UFM, the University of Finance and Business Administration, and the Institute of Financial Strategy and Policy, jointly organized the 6th International Conference on Finance and Accounting, promoting rapid and sustainable development of the private economy on the afternoon of November 15, 2024.
More than 150 papers and domestic and international presentations by scholars from universities, academies, and research institutes showcase the diversity in approaches to developing the private economy. These contributions focused on analyzing and evaluating various aspects of economics, finance, management, human resources, accounting, and auditing concerning the rapid and sustainable development of the economy in general and the private sector in particular. Notably, many opinions emphasize the need and direction to further promote flexible monetary and financial policies, improve the investment environment, and reduce financial burdens and compliance costs for private enterprises. These measures aim to support the recovery and development of the economy in the post-COVID-19 period, amidst global economic stagnation, declining aggregate demand, and reduced export orders for private enterprises. Many presentations delved into identifying and highlighting the challenges facing the development of the private economy amidst an extremely complex, unpredictable, and uncertain global landscape, coupled with the rapid advancements of the Fourth Industrial Revolution.
On November 2, 2024, UFM, in collaboration with other universities, organized the 6th International Scientific Conference on Accounting and Auditing, VCAA 2024, with the theme Contemporary Issue in Accounting and Auditing. The conference was held at the University of Commerce.
The conference focused on three main themes: contemporary issues in accounting, contemporary issues in auditing, and interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary topics in accounting, auditing, and other related fields. VCAA 2024 received nearly 200 submissions, of which 163 high-quality papers were deemed suitable for the conference themes and published in the National Scientific Conference proceedings. Additionally, 25 papers were presented and discussed during the conference. The submissions primarily addressed contemporary issues in accounting and auditing, as well as interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary topics related to accounting and auditing, within the context of the digital economy and international integration. The successful organization of VCAA 2024 created a platform for practitioners, policymakers, researchers, lecturers, and doctoral candidates to meet, engage in academic discussions, and share knowledge within the context of the digital economy and international integration.
On the morning of November 8, 2024, UFM Vietnam Maritime University, the Vietnam Association for Logistic Manpower Development (VLOMAR), Foreign Trade University, the University of Economics under the University of Đăng, and the University of Economics and Law under the Vietnam International University, Ho Chi Minh City, jointly organized the 4th National Scientific Conference on Logistics and Supply Chain Management in Vietnam, CLSCM 2024, with the theme Economic Development and Investment Attraction with Smart and Sustainable Supply Chains.
The conference was conducted in both in-person and online formats, attracting over 150 delegates. A total of 53 papers were submitted, with 47 selected for presentation at the conference and publication in the proceedings with an international ISBN index. The 4th National Scientific Conference on Logistics and Supply Chain Management in Vietnam, 2024, aimed to create a platform for consultation, critique, and policy planning regarding the development of services and investment attraction in the field of smart and sustainable logistics and supply chains. It provided a scientific foundation for policy planning and solutions to develop smart and sustainable logistics and supply chains as a driving force for economic development and investment attraction. The conference also sought to enhance research capacity and the application of scientific and technological advancements in logistics and supply chain management. Additionally, it offered opportunities for networking, collaboration, and experience sharing among scholars, researchers, policymakers, leaders, and business managers on issues related to the development and investment attraction in smart and sustainable supply chains.
On the morning of November 22, 2024, UFM, in collaboration with the Propaganda and Education Committee of the Body Committee for University and College in Ho Chi Minh City, organized the National Scientific Conference in Thai, The Impact of ChatGPT and Similar Tools on the Quality of Teaching and Learning Political Theory Subjects. The conference clarified the impact of ChatGPT and similar tools on the quality of teaching and learning political theory subjects, thereby enhance the professional knowledge and teaching and learning capabilities of both educators and students. In her remarks at the conference, Comrade Đặng Khánh Vân, member of the standing committees and head of Propaganda and Education Committee of the Party Committee of Universities and Colleges in Ho Chi Minh City, and find that the fourth industrial revolution and the development of AI in general and the widespread use of ChatGPT in particular is influencing all aspects of social life. In education, ChatGPT presents both opportunities and significant challenges for teaching and learning, especially in political theory subjects. Amid the rapid development of science and technology, the need to involve teaching and learning at the university level in general and in political theory subjects in particular is a critical task for educational institution training units and individual lecturers. This innovation must align with the orientation of the party and the state, stem from the practical needs of society and regard advancement in science and technology, ensuring continuity while integrating modern values. At the conference, participants actively engaged in discussion, sharing many practical and effective contributions. On the morning of November 30, 2024, UFM, in collaboration with the Southern Representative Office of the Communist Review, organized a scientific seminar entitled The Mekong Delta Region, Developing a Modern Synchronized and Reasonably Distributed Social-Economic Infrastructure Adapted Climate to Change in 2024.
The seminar focused on discussions around topics such as mobilizing and utilizing resources for targeted and strategic investments in developing synchronized socio-economic infrastructure in the Mekong Delta, accurately assessing the current state of regional, provincial, and urban planning in the region to meet the demands of sustainable development and climate change adaptation, and creating an open investment and business environment to effectively harness internal resources while maximizing external investment, thereby generating new value for the local economy. The participants made many practical and meaningful contributions, offering specific and applicable solutions to support the economic development of the Mekong Delta region.
On the morning November 11, 2024, the University of Finance Marketing hosted a seminar on accrediting training programs to ACBSP standards. The event was lively and full of meaningful discussions.
The ACBSP standards set by the Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs in the U.S. are known for their high quality and strong reputation. Their accreditation process follows the Bouldridge model, focusing on excellent teaching, measuring student learning outcomes, and encouraging continuous improvement. Associate Professor Dr. Phung Thao H. Yong and Dr. V. Evan Ngc shared practical insights on the importance, benefits, and process of ACBSP accreditation. Their advice helped faculty and university leaders plan strategies to choose the right standards and boost the school's reputation.
On November 6, at the University of Banking in Ho Chi Minh City, the National Testing Center and the Education Quality Assessment Department, Ministry of Education and Training, held a ceremony to sign a cooperation agreement for conducting the VSTEP entrance exam and sharing the exam results. Representatives from the University of Finance and Marketing and 21 other universities from Ho Chi Minh City and across the country attended the signing ceremony.
At the signing ceremony, representatives from several universities talked about how to organize the exam, including the name of the exam, the question bank, and the exam fees. Mr. Latron Thuyen, Deputy Head of Training Management at the University of Finance and Marketing, suggested that the exam should be organized in a way that makes it easier for students to take the exam at nearby locations and apply for admission. One key suggestion in the discussion was to add subjects like technology, information technology, and economics and law to the exam. It was also recommended that the exam fee be the same for everyone. VSAT is an entrance exam that universities organize with the National Testing Center. The exam covers the high school program, mostly from 12th grade. Students will take multiple choice tests for each subject on a computer. The exam duration is 90 minutes for math, and 60 minutes for each of the subjects: English, physics, chemistry, biology, history, and geography. Candidates are allowed to take the exam multiple times for multiple subjects, and they can use their highest scores from any attempt to apply for admission.
On November 24, 2024, the Student Union of the University Finance and Marketing held the 30th Congress for the term 2024-2027 with the participation of nearly 150 delegates.
During the past term, the UFM Student Union did many meaningful projects and activities, giving students fun and exciting chances to show their energy, creativity, and the spirit of youth at UFM. Most of the goals they set were achieved and even exceeded. The Congress also set goals for the new term, focusing on things like promoting education and spreading information, organizing revolutionary action movements to help build and protect the country, running programs to support young people, protecting and educating children and teenagers, working on international youth relations, building the union and connecting more young people, and helping to build and protect the party and political system. The Congress elected a new executive committee with 27 members, and Comrade Nguyen Tinh Kỳ was re-elected as the secretary of the Student Union for the term 2024 to 2027.
UFM is a public university under the Ministry of Finance and has gone through nearly 48 years of establishment and development. Currently, we offer 50 disciplines, which are made up of different majors. All the programs have been accredited according to the Ministry of Education and Training standards. We hope that UFM will be the top choice for parents and candidates and the trainees to shape their future paths. That has brought this issue of UFM News to an end. It is produced by University of Finance and Marketing and broadcasted at 9 p.m. on the last Sunday of each month of our UFM digital platform. Goodbye and see you.